and then you decided to stay until and instead of quickly
it actually did it today.
I'm
so proud.
Because you think you're so above it, but you're actually beneath it.
I'm
sick of Toya, and I'm sick of her shitty daughter.
I'm supposed to be at work.
Don't call us next year. Nobody was clamoring to y'all will be lucky if that shit gets renewed.
Oh, it's gonna do this shit again.
They brought your tired ass back and you can see you say, oh, your dad. You're just
hi, Omar. I'm trying what we tried yesterday to see if I can get the screen working. How you doing, Omar? Do y'all hear me? Or let me turn down Alexander Rogers. Omar, I feel like shit. I'm supposed to be at work right now. But I feel really crappy. I have taken some medicine. I know usually I'll be kicking it with y'all. I don't think I might. Oh shit, my refrigerator door is open. That's how you know this motherfucker is sick. I do dumb shit when I'm sick. But this is actually 100% cranberry juice. Omar, did you feel sick? Shit. Oh, I think I gotta do the flip again. Bear with me. There we go. Yeah, for me it's the opposite. I think I got sick because it like shot up. Listen, you can live in Ohio your entire life, as I have, and still not be ready for Ohio weather. I'm living proof of that. Oh, Maria, thank you, baby. But that's alright. We gonna do what we do. It's a lot of shit going on right now I want to talk about. Let me go get this juice. Let me go get this juice. Because I really want my damn wine. Y'all know I want my wine. What's up? Yeah, it's just... Hey, Elias. Oh, no, not come on trees today. It's... Come on, Benadryl. No, ain't no come on trees today. Come on, Benadryl. But I'm going to drink some more juice because I really want a glass of wine. We got so much shit popping right now, y'all. First of all, I got to go in on my boy Drizzy Drake. The reason why I'm saying I'm going in on this cat, I have not heard the songs. Because I'll wait for them to get played on the radio, which they will, like, in a hot minute if they're not already being played. How you drop 2 songs and call it an EP? Dude, that is not an EP. That is a cassette single, my nigga. You dropped 2 songs, that is not an EP. No, I don't like scary movies, Omar. I don't do shit like that. But, he dropped 2 songs. Now, another thing, and I know probably those of y'all that are watching, I know everybody ain't all into the hippity hop like I am. But 2 of my, like, biggest, most favorite groups that I support, bought all their albums and all that of all time for me is Wu-Tang Clan and Dipset. Now, y'all probably already know that there is a fucking Drake song called Wu-Tang Forever. Oh, Omar, we was about to go, hey, don't trip. Hey, we was going to get in the Heather's TV show. Let me finish my Drake wrap up. This is just what I'm starting with today. We got a lot to talk about. Excuse me, shouldn't took that damn robe off. You already know Drake got a song called Wu-Tang Forever. So this EP, aka this fucking cassette single, because it's only 2 songs on it. It's an A-side and a B-side. Nigga, it's a 45. It's a record. You taking it back old school. Don't try to call it something new. Anyway, it's called Scary Hours. And I'm like, why does that sound so familiar to me? Like I said, if that's a horror movie reference, before what I actually thought it was a reference to, which is a Wu-Tang song, and then you have one of those songs on there is called Diplomatic Immunity, which is the name of Dipset's album. Dipset is the group with Cameron, Joel Santana, and Jim Jones. Drake Lee, don't fuck around talking about no, hi Isaiah. Hey, from Houston. Hey, Basico. So, Heather's a TV show. It's so odd that you say that because I just had, I believe it's somebody was I supposed to be talking to? I don't know. But they just commented on my Riverdale review. And they just asked me, where is my review of Heather's? What I know that I think they knew that I watched the musical. I think they might have been in the chat or they watched a chat back. I ain't even watched the trailer yet. I just seen like the pictures. I haven't even watched the trailer yet. I take that back. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did watch the trailer. I got issues with that too. But I did see Heather's musical. You can actually see it too. You have to look it up on YouTube. It might be in pieces, or the audio you may have to listen real close or turn your shit up to 11. But it's excellent. Can we ignore the Heather's reboot? No. We can't ignore it because it fucking exists. Okay? Do you see, okay, listen. Do you see my pajamas right now? Y'all see my pajamas, right? It's Jim and the Holograms. If I can't ignore that fucking reboot, I can't ignore this one. I missed what y'all said. Let me see. They have Heather's movie on Hulu. Ooh. Sipping on this Paul High, Isaiah. The Heather's reboot. As much as I talk about like the TV shows, I'm just a fuck. That's why I said in my profiles I'm a pop culture critic, because I just love everything pop culture. Call me Lady Gaga. Okay? But it's certain. I'm tired of Hollywood not coming up with original ideas. That is the whole thing that Hollywood is supposed to be, where you have your original idea and you can make your dreams come to reality. That's the whole point of it. But why do I keep having the same dream over and over and over again? Like, that's some bullshit. Like, some things deserve a reboot. I think that a Jim and the Holograms live action movie was a good idea in theory. However, it shouldn't have been done by Blumhouse because it needed to be science fiction. The TV show was science fiction. They either needed to 21 Jump Street that shit and just show how fucking ridiculous the premise of Jim and the Holograms was, or they had to go for it and say, we is actually going to do the holograms and all that shit. You know, but in theory, that was something that deserved a reboot. It started gaining popularity. I actually have one of the comics myself, the first volume, where they redid Jim and the Holograms as a comic book. And you know, they're trying to snatch up everything that's comic book right now. And I thought that was something that they could, or if they wanted to do the reboot, they should have did like the comic book. It was a good idea in theory. So some stuff I'm not anti-reboot. I'm anti y'all snatching up. Hey Alan, I'm anti. So hey Dre, I'm anti somebody snatching up everything. Like, some stuff don't need to be rebooted. This the third Spider-Man reboot in what? Like something like 12 years? That's fucking insane. Cut that shit out. Now, as far as Heather's, I didn't think Heather's needed a reboot because Heather's keeps rebooting itself. What I mean by that... Are you alright, Alan? What I mean by that is Heather's is the originator. Then you get Mean Girls, Clueless, Jawbreaker. Like, this archetype, even down to Gossip Girl, like all that shit. Heather's is the fucking originator. I watching Natasha embarrass herself. Oh my God. And she from Cleveland too. So, and that's the only Ohio queen we ever had. And I said that she was a fucking mess. But back to the Heather's reboot. Oh, you know what? Who said come on grass? I lied. I sure did come on grass. I could tell. I remember now because I'm like, oh yeah, I feel it. Heathers keeps rebooting itself. Mean Girls is Heathers. Jawbreaker is Heathers. It keeps rebooting itself. It doesn't need to be rebooted because the story can be... The Craft is Heathers. Them architects... Shit, Sex in the City is Heathers. They just grown. It's that archetype. So it doesn't need to be rebooted. Now, that's number one. Number two. This is the gift and the curse because part of me likes it. Okay, basically, hold on for a second. Tell me what you found out though, but give me a second. It's part of me that likes this, and then I realize that I don't. You are taking... I like Hot Chicks. Not really a reboot though, because one of them is a man. Which brings me to Heathers. You are taking the three probably most marginalized people in high school. So you are taking the plus size girl, the black girl, and the genderqueer gay boy. And they're the three most, but first of all, them three people in high school, the way that they're trying to set this up, this all-American high school, them three people don't hang out together in high school. For real, for real. They don't hang out in high school to even be the most popular people. They might have been the three most popular people separately. They not going to be a clique. That's number one. Number two, you took the people that's usually the ones that's ostracized, made them the mean girls, and Veronica is the skinny, pretty, thin, blonde girl that we're supposed to be rooting for. The problem with that is the reason why the antagonists are supposed to be like that. They're supposed to be the stereotypical popular girls because most people cannot relate to that, so you can hate them. I can't hate your villains if they look like me. I heard about this movie, The Cocaine Godmother. Somebody, I just heard about that yesterday on James' live feed, because James was live yesterday. I was watching him. Caldwell. Yes. So, and the third thing about the Heathers reboot, and then I'm going to shut up about Heathers. The third thing about the Heathers reboot, Shannon Doherty got a cameo, but she playing Winona Ryder's part. Now, listen. I know y'all is like, how you just going to say she playing Winona Ryder's part? Bitch, because I know Heathers. So if she got a red fucking scrunchie hanging off the side of her head in a blue fucking suit, that is the ending of the movie. That is Veronica. How you gonna take the antagonist of the original movie and let her do a cameo and play the protagonist? That's a slap in the fucking face. So I'm gonna watch and review the first episode of Heathers. I can't guarantee no further. Yeah, I seen that. That's the part of the trailer that stood out for me too. Like, you can't do that. Yes, Elias, this is a TV show. This is a series. This is a half-an-hour sitcom, baby. And I don't know if any of you guys have watched this. It's on Netflix or Hulu or both. It's Darren Stein, the guy that wrote and directed Jawbreaker, has another movie called GBF. GBF stands for Gay Best Friend. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of homework. I want y'all to watch that because when I watch that movie, I think that's what Heathers is going to be. I think it's because those archetypes are kind of there. Those same like archetypes are there. They got the black girl, you know, the popular. Well, I mean it is, but it's there. It's there. So that's that. Now, Basico, what did you find out? Hey, Anthony, you was just thinking about GBF? Like, yeah, don't Heather seem like that's what it's going to be? Oh, Dre, is you still watching the marathon? You talking about Chanel snatching her wig off, except for she really didn't. She did it on purpose? Do I think Sex and the City is a white version of Living Single? Yep. Hey, Dylan. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But again, they stick with shit that work. It's the same archetype. I'm good, Hunter. How you doing, Hunter? We were just talking about Heathers. That Hunter is who left a comment on my Riverdale review about this. When they did the 90210 reboot, I wasn't with it. First of all, there's certain shit. Okay. Okay, this is the same thing I'm about to say about Heathers, and this goes for every reboot. I just said there are some things that do deserve to be rebooted. Some things do need to be updated if that story is not constantly being told and rebooting itself. So, like I said, if Heathers is Jawbreaker, it needed an update. The 80s references, the 80s slang, the fashion, even though the movie still holds up, but it is a slice of 80s. It did need to be updated to the 90s where the kids had cell phones and had different accesses in the way, kids are parented these days and everything. Like the scene where the quarterback and the receiver was framed to be gay. That shit wouldn't even be funny now because, we're a lot more accepting of gay issues. So that right there would be eliminated. Really, everybody that's the nerdy person in that movie, the fat girl. Well, guess what? We live in America now. We just found out we the fattest country out of everybody. So we might pick on the fat girl, but shit. Now you made the fat girl the queen bee. So now that's irrelevant. So there are things that do need to be rebooted. But that wasn't one of them. Yeah. But what I'm saying is Heathers has been rebooted though. Already. You don't need to call it Heathers for it to basically be the same story. That's what I'm saying. Jawbreaker is Heathers. Clueless is Heathers. You know what I mean? Perfect example. Y'all ever see the movie Fired Up? I love Fired Up. First of all, I used to be a cheerleader. So any cheerleader movie is my shit. So all the Bring It Ons, I've seen every single one of them. Even the terrible straight to Netflix one just came out, the Worldwide Cheer Smack. That shit was so goddamn dumb, and it was not dumb in a good way. Yeah, Dylan, or the story of being bullied. You don't have to call it the same thing if it needs to be retailed. Dre, we know the Heathers. That's what we talking about. We know the Heathers reboot is gonna be trash. We know it is. First of all, I've never been a big fan of let's turn a movie into a TV show. Obviously, the story could be told in 2 hours, so why is you trying to... Don't do that. Every once in a while it worked, Fargo, but it ain't the same characters. It's basically just an anthology series. They just happen to name Fargo, and it happened in Minnesota. But for the most part, no, don't do that shit. What TV show? Well, I guess Teen Wolf too. I mean, it's a few, but for the most part, it usually does not work to take a movie and turn it into a TV show. Oh, the only good Bring It On was the first one. You damn right. But the other ones are so bad it's good to watch, especially the one with Hannah from Pretty Little Liars in it before she was Hannah from Pretty Little Liars. And that one was West Side Story. So you see what I'm saying about the retelling of the stories? It wasn't good. But yes, Romeo and Juliet could be updated, but you don't really got to call it Romeo and Juliet for it to keep being rebooted. Just borrow from it. West Side Story is Romeo and Juliet. You don't have to reboot it and call it Romeo and Juliet. Unless you actually gonna do the actual play and do the Shakespearean thing, like Baz Luhrmann did, it ain't no point in you redoing Romeo and Juliet. Ain't no point in you redoing Heathers. Oh, the Ronnie and Julie reboot on Degrassi. I just remember they did that on Degrassi. Dre, I do remember when Clueless was a TV show and it was trash. And it was trash. First of all, Clueless works because of Alicia Silverstone. So you can't put... Same thing with the Dynasty reboot. That's another problem with reboots. When somebody make that character iconic, you're going to be hard pressed to replace that person. So you can't have... You got everybody back from the movie. Everybody from the movie is back except for Alicia Silverstone, and the TV show was trash. Because you needed Alicia Silverstone. She tied everything together. And some movies are just meant to be movies. I mean, even though we are getting to the territory now where pilots for TV shows are almost movies, because I've seen a few episodes that's been an hour and a half or 2 hour premieres. Oh, Soul Food, yeah. Isaiah Soul Food was a good example of a reboot. It was. You're right. I mean, like I said, it does work sometimes. It just, more often than not, it don't. Like, they got what? Like this new Lethal Weapon now? I don't know if it's any good. I know I don't want to see it. But this Heather's reboot, this is a must for me. Because one of two things are going to happen, and I will be happy with either one. Either it is going to crash and burn like we all knew it would and say, nah, quit doing that shit. Or it's going to surprisingly be great. Well, yeah, Dre, and TV and movies are two different mediums, and they're meant to be two different mediums. That's why, movies and TV shows have different... Well, actually, they don't have different budgets. They basically have the same budgets. But one is to produce something that's going to be 2 hours, and one is to do this shit for several weeks over and over again. Jimmy... I watched Jimmy Neutron. Big head Jimmy Neutron. Yeah. I like cartoons. Like... I still watch cartoons. Steven Universe is my shit. I still watch cartoons. It's just that at my age, they know we was the motherfuckers that still watch cartoons, and that's why you got shit like Adult Swim. Yeah, it was. Did I hear that Cardi B overtopped Beyonce to have 5 hits in the top 10 R&B hip-hop charts? No, I didn't hear that. But here's another thing about the progression of music and why I don't give a fuck about these charts, these award shows, and anything too often. Because they're just marketing tools at this point. Yeah, Cardi got 5 top 10 songs, but only one of them is hers. She features on all the rest of them. So, like they ain't her songs. What do I think about Sister Sister? I am not interested. Don't care. I don't care if it's going to be good or not. Don't care. Sister Sister was cool, but that ain't one of them things that hold up. Like when they started showing reruns, I went back and watched it and was like, I don't even know why I ever liked this. Hard pass. I watched that last night, the Build interview with the Drag Race girls. I should react to Vampire Diaries. No, I shouldn't, because I would never watch that schlock either. I would not watch that. You couldn't pay me to watch Vampire Diaries. First of all, I don't really like vampires. Are you going to review drag again? Absolutely, Claire. Hi, Claire. Absolutely. Absolutely. All Stars Thursday. Get ready. Do y'all want a sneak preview of what I'm wearing for the review? That Roseanne reboot. Did we talk about this already? Because I feel like we did, because I had this out. First of all, this is where the hard sell is for me. Then at the end, the Roseanne Dan was dead. Or was that not the case? No, ain't no movies in a TV show. Yeah, he was dead. Okay. Because the whole last season was supposed to be this book, but then we found out that was something Roseanne was writing to cope with the fact that Dan died. So we starting off. Is the new season the book then? Is this chapter 2 of the book? I mean, this is the sequels of the book. Then they got it. See, like sometimes they be doing this shit, and I be like, it's clever, but it's corny at the same time. So you know, the chick from Scrubs was Becky Connor for like a couple seasons. She's in this show too. Both the Beckys is in this show, but the fake Becky or the short Becky is something else. The Will and Grace reboot, not interested. That's the thing about rebooting. You gonna do a series finale that really finalizes everything, and then you come back. Like, we already seen what happened to Will and Grace. They kids got married, fell in love, and got married right after they didn't talk for like 20 years. So why are we back? Yeah, she's a surrogate. Dumb as hell. But yeah, I'm like, you wrap that up. We seen what happened. They fell apart. They fell out. But unbeknownst to them, they kids went to the same college and they fell in love with each other. Whatever they did end up getting married. But y'all go into the dorm and see that they together, and then y'all walk off and have coffee and start y'all friendship again. So we already know how Will and Grace ends. So you coming back for what? That irritates me. Cash grab. That's another thing. Cash grab. What? Because all of y'all kept trying to do other stuff and kept failing? So y'all said, fuck it, let's get this money and do it again. Fuller House, not interested. Shit, Full House is trash. Yeah, Dylan, it's like if How I Met Your Mother got rebooted. Or how about this? Let's reboot Breaking Bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you already come to a finite decision, but you know, sometimes it do work. Because Dallas for me worked. Dallas for me worked very well because those people were young enough, and when they rebooted, the original characters was in it, but they wasn't the main focus. It was the kids. But them was they kids on the show, and they were kids, and they picked up from the exact amount of time that had left off. And now their kids was running shit. Like, that worked. It's just unfortunate for Dallas that Larry Hagman, JR, died in real life. You can't have Dallas without JR. And they knew that. That's why they did it right. Dynasty. You made Crystal Carrington Latina. Oh, that's what I was saying about the reboot when y'all said something about the Fantastic Four. Was it the Fantastic Four? No, the 90210 reboot. Stop throwing people of color and queer people into existing characters just because. If you gonna make it with purpose to do that, that's fine. If you gonna do it just to cast it and it really don't matter, that's fine. But this, oh, they not twins because they adopted a black boy, but you already got a daughter the same age. Like, no. You threw that in just because. Same thing with Dynasty. It's a character, it was supposed to be two daughters, but they made one of them a son and made him gay. Nope. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as a reboot. That ain't never gonna happen. We ain't even gotta think about that. To cover their minority quota, right? How about just writing in a new character? How about that? Or just, how about writing a queer character or a black character? How about that? If you're rebooting something, don't just change this character into that. Oh, Allie, who? I think is you trying to say Ally McBeal and you had auto correct there? Because I don't know who Holy McBride is. I was looking at it, I was like, you try to put in Ally McBeal and it auto corrected on you, huh? I never got into Ally McBeal. I never got into Ally McBeal. I liked her in the birdcage, though. And then she go with Harrison Ford. I mean, you can do worse for an older man. I ain't mad at her. Dre. Yeah, Dre, that's absolutely correct. They want to play on the nostalgia factor. And they shouldn't. What? No, but I never seen Holy McGirl. I did see, what's some shit that's called Netflix called The Windsors. That shit's fucking hilarious. The reboots is crazy. And then the bringing stuff back just for the cash grab. Y'all really had to bring Total Request Live back. Y'all bringing American Idol back. American Idol is pointless. We have The Voice now. And now The Voice is getting old. We have The Four now. Like, there's always going, thank you for starting the singing competitions. But yours is outdated. It's outdated. Same thing we were just talking about with the reboots. You don't need to reboot it if it's already rebooting itself. American Idol has already rebooted itself. It turns into The Voice. It turns into X Factor. It turns into The Voice. It turns into America's Got Talent. It's already rebooted itself. It don't need it. Oh, I cannot pronounce your name. I was just calling you 877. Thank you. I got on my Jimmi Holograms pajamas. Honest to God, y'all know I don't give a fuck. So I don't have the hat on because my hair is fucked up. I have the hat on because I'm sick. So, like, I kind of keep getting chills, so I'm trying to keep my head warm. Alan, that's because TRL, here's the thing. Didn't they reboot stuff that there's not a need for anymore? TRL is at the very, very baby stages of internet. So if you wanted to see an NSYNC interview, you had to tune in to see that shit. Now, I can go to YouTube and find 15 interviews with anybody if the person don't got their own channel and is basically telling you everything about themselves any fucking way. So there's not a need for TRL no more. It's pointless. Oh, Elias, I forgot y'all. Elias is young. He don't know Total Request Live on MTV. And if you didn't even know what that was, you probably didn't know it was a reboot because you wasn't. I ain't trying to no shade. I love that everybody in here is a different age, but I don't even know if you was born when the first TRL was out. Oh, what are my thoughts about Katya's decision to take a break from drag? I applaud it. Anytime that you are in the entertainment business, and especially for somebody who has already struggled, who already struggles with addiction, and your job is to be in clubs and stuff where people is drinking and partying, I applaud her to be strong enough mentally to know that that's starting to be too much for her, or this is taking over her life and she needs some time for herself to get her mind right, whatever the reason is. I applaud her for knowing that mental health is important. And we live in some times where we feel like we losing our mind all the goddamn time. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but in the back of my damn head, I always be wondering when the hell North Korea is gonna blow some shit up. So, oh, there you go, Alan. Thank you, Alan. See, yeah, y'all help each other. Each one teach one. Alan is telling the lies about Total Request Live. I like that. Y'all know we kiki in here. Y'all kiki amongst yourselves too. You ain't gotta just talk to me. Talk to each other. Yeah, it is like 106 in Park for MTV. Well, what do you think BET got the idea for? That's another reboot. You don't need to bring it back because it already rebooted itself. It was 106 in Park. It was I don't know, but there's other forms of shows that are like TRL. It already rebooted itself. Oh, yeah, I sees too much. Yeah, I was in James' chat last night. We was having a good old time in James' chat, y'all. We was having a good old time in James' chat. But he got way more people in his chat, so it was way more people talking about stuff. Video Soul. Oh, man, I miss Video Soul. Yes, Claire. Yes. I love that. Well, Elias, and this is the point, Elias. There's archetypes and different things that they know work. Do I think we're going to get a big girl winner with Eureka in season 10? Nope. Like I keep saying, like, stuff reboots itself because it evolves into other stuff. That's cool. But y'all just said, you know what'd be dope? Ninja Turtles. You know what'd be dope? Transformers. What else Hasbro got? G.I. Joe. Give it to me. What else is Hasbro? Jim and the Holograms run it. Like, the comic book shit is out of fucking control. And as a lifelong closeted nerd for the majority of my life, when that shit first started popping, I was just like, yo, motherfuckers on Screen Junkies and all that too. Hype, like, it's coming. I never thought I'd see the day that nerdy shit was actually the cool shit. This is dope. Oh. You cursed the trolls. Oh, yes, you did. See, she was, C's was in there tearing it up. Yeah, they brought back Prison Break and X-Files. Prison Break, how many more prisons you gonna break out of? And X-Files, come on, it already said in your name. X-Files. Let it go. What is the most embarrassing costume malfunction I have had on stage? I don't know if this counts, but let me get this lamp over here because it's dark. What is my most embarrassing wardrobe malfunction? There's a university here called Youngstown State University that hold up. Hold up, y'all. I hear something. I think my neighbor's fire alarm was going off or something. Sorry about that. I just had to make sure shit was straight. And that made me lose my train of thought because I was like, am I about to have to run out this bitch? Oh, my most embarrassing wardrobe malfunction. I used to be the mascot for the football team, like cheerleading. And at the last minute, they decided to say, we'll run out in front of the football players. Now, the mascot costume is a penguin. It's got big-ass feet like this. I got a big-ass head on and this big plush body. And you want me to run faster than some motherfuckers that y'all paid to be here to play. And I'm trying to outrun them, and I failed and the whole head came off. That was the worst. Alright, what y'all got for me? I can't see nothing on the screens. I can't read no comments. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I said we had a lot to talk about. So, I don't know if I want to talk about the government shutdown. How Rebecca Glasscock. Who never should have made top 3? I missed it. Who never should have made top 3? Rebecca Glasscock? Sure shouldn't have. Yeah. Pearl, Adore. Yeah, the list goes on. Plenty of who should have made top 3. Rebecca Glasscock, yeah. Well, Rebecca Glasscock wouldn't have made top 3. Chanel quit. Well, Peppermint, even though she technically didn't make top 3, she made top 4. I think we know what would have happened. I think we know she wouldn't have been if it was a top 3. You don't think Sasha Velour should have been top 3? I didn't mind that. Basically, I do too. Tyra shouldn't have won. No, probably not. Hunter, Miss Glasscock was a hot mess. But we know more about drag now, don't we? Tell me, and don't get me wrong, in them first couple seasons, it was some polished girls. This damn alarm is going off again. Hold up, y'all. I'm just gonna check my phone and make sure it ain't no shit. I'm sitting here talking to y'all, and there might be a damn weather warning or something. I don't think it's no weather warning. I ain't never heard that. It's gotta be somebody's car alarm or something. I keep thinking, at first I thought it was a vacuum cleaner. Yeah, them girls was rough. You said, without Chad? You said All-Star Season 1 should have been without Mimi I'm First and Chad? Chad was Season 2. All-Stars. No, it was Season 1 All-Stars. I think Raven was robbed twice. But at the same time, too, I don't think you should knock the other people that won. After all, the final decision is RuPaul's. So we can't say shit about it, even though we like, nah, that ain't right. Oh. Ooh, hi the Empress. Who is my favorite winner of RuPaul's Drag Race? Yep. Yep, Dre. Yep. Bianca Del Rio. Yep. Bianca Del Rio is the first person to win it. I think should have won. Sorry about it. That's the first person that won RuPaul's Drag Race that I really said, yep, that's who should have won. The first and the only. No, not the first and the only, because Bob Drag Queen should have won too. Like, and that's why I think they came up with that bullshit ass premise at the end with that fucking Final Four lip sync, because the same way Bianca and Bob ran away with it, Shay was doing that shit too. Bianca was dope. Bianca was a dope. Bianca. No, not Katy Perry. Oh, thank you. It's Tyra was never in the bottom either, but I said this before. A lip sync for your life is just that. A lip sync for your life is sudden death to keep you in the competition. It shouldn't be what win you the competition though. So if you in the bottom every damn week and you keep slaying the other bitch that you lip syncing against, you proved that you deserve to be there. Now I don't think it should be sudden overtime, sudden death to win and just eliminate everything else that you previously did. Oh yeah, that one time that she would have been in the bottom, she did have immunity. But it's a game. It's a reality game show. It's a game. Your best bet is to do whatever you can to never land in the bottom. That's why Valentina ass went home. Because I'm telling you right now, they was sucking her dick so goddamn hard, she never landed in the bottom. She won. They was buying her shit. They was buying Valentina's shit. Who do I think the villain will be on All Stars 3? Morgan McMichaels. Nope. Morgan McMichaels or Kennedy Davenport. Because they just have no fucks to give. But when I was watching the build thing, I kind of almost want to say it's Kennedy Davenport. And And I don't think that she's a bitch, and I realize, like, she does do bitchy things, and she's a little bit too serious. But look at the money that she done put in the shit. That bitch almost lost her house, but still had all her gowns. She take this shit serious. Will I share my thoughts on the Bill interview? Sure. I thought it was cool. I just think Chi was over it, but I know they've been doing press the whole time. Or, we don't know, maybe Chi is the type of person that she can't hold water. So she just like, I ain't gonna say nothing because I'll fuck around and slip and say who won. Oh, Dre for sure. It didn't matter what Nina did. If Valentina knew the fucking words, they was gonna keep Valentina. You know that. You know that. Her not knowing the words saved Nina's ass for real. For real it did. Cause she was going home that night. Cause they was buying Valentina's judge, man. They was buying that shit. Hook, line, and sinker. When they said her princess look, I'm like, the bitch got on a bodysuit. What princess wears a bodysuit? And I don't know, I shouldn't say a bodysuit, a leotard. What do I think Acid Betty and Nina Monina Brown would do if they was on the same team? I think they'd motherfucking probably failed. Cause them two, they personalities would not mix. Them personalities would not mix because Acid Betty is very, very professional. She very serious about her shit too. Like kind of like how Kennedy is. That's why she came off so bitchy. Because they take drag so goddamn serious. And Nina was all in her shell. But she wasn't going to be tolerating Acid Betty talking down to her. That shit would have been disastrous. Oh, I missed the comment. I don't know why I'd be doing this. Why do the comments just disappear like that? That's some fuckery. Somebody type something so the comments come back up. Or is YouTube doing some more fuckery? Okay, Isaiah. That's a question that I can get into. Based on the Bill interview, who do I think won? That's a good fucking question. To tell you the truth, if I was going off the interview, I would say Aja. Because she said something that was so off the wall to me. You have money on Shangela? Oh, who do I think won? Who do I think won the Bill battle? I thought we was talking about who was winning based on like what they were saying, like how the energy was in the room. And the reason why I said that is because Aja was like, well, I didn't come on here to win. I came on here to do this and this and this and this and this. And I think that was a little, misdirection. Right, that's what I'm saying. Somebody that you expect not to win. Or the other person I was suspecting won is Chi-Chi. I think Trixie or probably Trixie or Shangela. But y'all, we don't know who the 10th queen is. Wouldn't that be a trip if the 10th bitch won? Because we don't know who that is. What if the 10th bitch won? Because you gotta think the 10th bitch ain't doing none of the promo. None of that. What if the 10th bitch won? Well, here's the thing. All Stars, if it's not rigor mortis like it was last time. He said, Eli said if his BB was the 10th queen and it was rigged. I'm trying to think. I'm telling y'all, after I seen them Hey Queens, I think the 10th Queen is going to be Pandora Box. Because, think about it. Think about the queens that you keep seeing that's doing a lot of promo for shit. At the same time as they doing promo for Drag Race. And I've been seeing Pandora Box ass a little bit everywhere. Oh, what do I think of the entrance looks? No, Kennedy's entrance look is, I'm like, that's what I want to see when you work into the motherfucking workroom for All Stars. I want to see opulence, flash, flair, even if you quirky. Like, I want to see damn near your best drag for the entrance look. You are back as an all-star, establishing yourself as an all-star. Okay, so you said that's how you knew Coco Montrese was on there. I'm like, think about the queens you really, really been seeing a lot of. I've been seeing a whole lot of motherfucking Pandora Box. And she just started popping up right when they started doing promo for Drag Race All-Stars. All of a sudden, I'm seeing Pandora Box on all the internet queer shows. And all kind of interviews. I don't think BB should be on the All-Star season. Unless y'all gonna do an all-winter season, because she won. And I'm so sorry that you decided to come on the show when it was a fledgling slow and you only got $20,000 instead of $100,000. I'm sorry, but you already won. You already won. All Stars 2 is really supposed to be a redemption arc. The people that we wanted to see that didn't win, that we thought really had a chance of winning. That's why me and first ass shouldn't have been on there. We knew she wasn't winning. Who do I think will win are all winners? Bianca or Bob, really. That would be too obvious to say fucking Bianca. It got to be at least between a couple people. Bianca and Bob. This is like, these lights be so hot. I feel feverish. But I know it's just because I'm under this hot ass light. Jinx? Jinx a winner. Oh yeah. Jinx will sneak up on that ass. Jinx, yeah. Jinx will sneak up on that ass. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and because well, if it's all winners, I don't think. Wait, do all? Yeah, that's a good point. If you won All Stars, do you get to be on the all winner season? Because you did win a season of Drag Race. So if you get Alaska and Chad in there too, ooh shit, Bianca might not run away with that shit. Ooh, I just hope that it's really. That's why the thing with Valentina was so shocking. And she did it to herself. Ain't nobody else do it to her. She did it to herself. But that's why it was so shocking, because it'd be so obvious whose bullshit they buy and whose they don't. That's true. They do add. They did add Chad in the season winners picture. You right. You right. You right. I didn't know Jinx had a role on Steven Universe. Sharon and Alaska drama. I think they both pass it. I don't think that would be too much drama. I think they both passed it. They need to be. See, I haven't seen the latest season. Do you think they should remake Tu Wong Fu? Sorry, I got a wedge. Keep it real in the pink. I was in the stink then. Hot jokes. Do I think they should remake Tu Wong Fu? No. Again, things keep rebooting themselves. There's an actual genre now that's called drag queen movies. Like, that's a genre now. It don't need to be rebooted. I mean, the story is really still there, ain't it? Everything in the story don't need to be nothing. There's nothing that really needs to be retold in that. Plus, yeah, the novelty of that would be worn off. Because really, for real, because drag queens are now mainstream and it's so big, you would have to actually cast drag queens. And that takes away the fun of it just being some celebrities in drag. That takes away from the fun of it. That it's these, like, characters to play these masculine characters that you would never think would do something like that. And if they did it now, Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, they cool. Not my thing, but they cool. I know they do, like, a lot of charitable work and stuff, which is for, like, gay youth. That's cool. But yeah, if you cast actual drag queens, it's going to have to be a small budget movie because you're not going to make your money back to make it a millions and millions of dollar reboot. And if you cast actors that aren't even gay to be in drag, we live in social justice America, social justice warrior America now. So that shit would never fly. Would get boycotted because they use straight actors. So drag, I don't think they would have to be censored. No, I don't think so. I also, you know, and then you do have your reboots, I guess, that worked because apparently this new Jumanji is like great. Who knew? I would have never fucking thought that. I was like trash, but then again, no, when 21 Jump Street, when I saw the trailers for 21 Jump Street, I was all the way with it. But also, I was all the way with Baywatch, and you would see how that happened. Alan, they already, the Jumanji film is out. They said it's funny as fuck. Like, all the critics, that's got good reviews. Damn, I just lost my train of thought. What are some of my favorite challenges from Drag Race? Well, I think everybody's favorite is the Snatch Game. That shit is phenomenal. The Conjoint Queen was good. I don't like to bring a queen back challenges. I don't like the makeover challenges. I like the balls when the balls. I like the balls when they tuck back. No, I like the balls when they have to come up with like 3 or 4 different looks. Yeah, see, too much Snatch Game. Snatch Game all day. I like anything that it takes creativity. I hate the makeovers. I really like any challenge that they get to be creative. Like, so if they have to sew, or if they have to come up with like a dance routine. Drag king. But he wouldn't be a drag king because he's a man. I guess it would be a bio king. But I will say this. I understand that Milk, kind of has like more of a club kid aesthetic. But if you're doing promotion for a drag show, I'm going to need you to be in drag when you do your promotions. I will say that. Oh yeah, it was way better when it was on Logo because they took the queer out of the queer show on TV. Oh yeah, those are my favorite challenges too when they had the men's in their underwear. Yeah, Milk is fine, but when he looked normal. But I just feel like if you are on a drag television show and you are asked to do promotion for that television show, you need to be in drag. And they're saying, people say what he does isn't drag. Well, it's Club Kid. But you're not even giving me androgyny. You just be dressed like a dude sometimes. Like, I know it's called Drag Race and we are redefining what drag is, but we know primarily what the show is female illusion. Let's keep it 100. Until we see a drag king on there, it's female illusion. And listen, that's another thing about, again, I don't know if that's what you just said, but that made me think of it. Snatch Game is my favorite challenges, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm real damn tired of people playing men on Snatch Game. Again, I understand this RuPaul's Drag Race, but it's until they actually say, oh, we're changing the face of drag, until they do something more like Dragula or they become more exclusive, because I do know they are taking Battle Queens now in auditions. But until I see like a drag king on there, then I'm taking a drag as the original definition before, we were able to add all these other wonderful elements to it, which is female illusion. So if you're promoting a show for that, when you are going to interviews for that, I need you to be in female illusion. Don't got to be glam. It don't got to be glam. But some female illusion would be nice. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to plug this in because the battery is dying. I missed it any fucking way. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, it's wine time. I drank plenty of juice and plenty of fluids. And while I'm getting that glass of wine, y'all talk amongst yourselves and I'll go get the geesh. Because I did say that y'all want a sneak preview of what I was wearing for the premiere. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. I want cold. It's hanging up right here. My coat is in the way. I get this damn. Y'all have to understand, I be having my costumes laid out for the shows that I got to review like a week in advance. So that I don't got to like clean up my apartment and then completely fuck it up by going to go look for shit. So I'm like, I got this gold dress for the Versace review. I got my Grammy dress out. my Riverdale jacket is out. Okay, so if I tell y'all how much it cost me for this costume, y'all wouldn't believe me. It ain't much, because, it's a YouTube channel that I don't even make money off of no more. So, okay, so this is this ugly, horrendous skirt with this belt that I bought from Walmart.com because I needed to spend 79 more cents to get free shipping, which y'all got for $1 that I could use for a review. Or shit, if it was a tank top or something I could use in real life, what y'all got for $1? So it's this very ugly skirt with this fringy kind of belt. And then I got my Trixie Mattel / Lady Gaga Joanne pink cowboy hat that I bought from Dollar General at the end of the season after Halloween for, I think it was 30 cents, 25 cents. And then this very ugly vest. I keep saying it's all ugly. Western wear is just not my thing. that I bought for, it says $5.99, but it was $4. And then I went and bought the fringe and the sequins and the rhinestones and made it look a little bit more Western wear. And that is my homage to Trixie Mattel look. Oh, we over here. Oh, shit. Y'all discussing some serious shit. Are y'all talking about bio queens and trans women not doing drag or not being on Drag Race? That Chardonnay is a rough. Dylan, see, unlike some people who don't understand the limitations of their drag, I understand the limitations of mine, and I do not have the costume nor the makeup skills up to par to audition for Drag Race. I would do shit, not even no more. I was about to say I would do one of them like the Superior Drag Race or something like that they do for the teen drag queens, but them motherfuckers is turning the party. I don't want to fuck with them neither. Don't get me wrong. If I sit down and really take the time. Oh, okay, yeah. Dre, I'm okay with that. Or, like we keep saying about stuff rebooting itself, well, now you have Dragula, who the aesthetic is not female illusion. You know, they have bearded queens with their dick out, like, and it's all good over there. And they are, I do know that they are accepting all forms of drag next season for Dragula. So they are doing trans, drag kings, bio queens, you know, I don't know if they're doing bio kings. I don't even know if that's a thing. Yeah, it is a thing, because I've seen dudes lip sync as dudes in the gay bar before. Several times. So I guess it is such thing as a bio king. Which they're usually just glorified strippers that are lip syncing and got glitter on their bodies instead. But whatever. I ain't knocking it. Performance is performance. And I think that Dragula is, you know, we don't need RuPaul's Drag Race rebooted. It already did All Stars. It already did Dragula. So, I think that's cool. I do think that even though you could be fierce as hell, because trust me, I'm older. I don't do it as often, but every once in a while I will show up on open stage night and go do Bow Girl Drag, and I will turn the party. But at the end of the day, I'm 99% times out of 100 gonna look more like a woman than a man dressed up like a woman on any given day, unless they is just full-fledged, got plastic surgery like Detox, and then you don't even look like a man no more. You kind of look like a woman when you out of drag. So, Pinky, how did I get into drag? Pinky, how did I get into drag? How did I get into drag? I got into drag because I was a theater kid. I'm the weirdest fucking combination of shit. That's why I'm such an outcast. Because I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none. In this high school, I was one of the most popular girls. I was the captain of the cheerleading squad. I was in the drama department. Usually things that don't go together. Do I think Monique has changed, or do I think she's still racist? I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't know if she ever was racist. I don't know if that's fair. Like, see, here's the thing. Well, no, I guess you would still be racist. I don't know more to the story to say whether I think she is or not. I think a lot of people are so sorry for saying racist shit once it's brought to light that you said it. You get apologies. The only person that's not even at least self-servingly fake sincere to apologize for saying racist shit is fucking President Syracuse Orangeman. Like you say racist shit all the time, dude. Like, and the reason why you don't think it's racist is because that's just how you grew up and that's normal to you because you ain't never been around nothing but rich white people your entire life. So you don't think you racist, but dude, you racist as fuck. Monique got issues, man. Did I hear about the Shane Dawson situation? No. Peppermint wants to do Survivor. Let her do it. Why not? Nobody said because you do drag and you're known for drag, you can't have aspirations to do other shit. Hell, that's why we a drag race now. You see what RuPaul did. So, you want to go on Survivor? Do it. I don't know what the rules are. I can't see them hold medications that you have to have. So I'm like, I'm not sure she's still, because she's not full. She's, no, she is full, right? She post-op. I'm sorry, I'm not super familiar with what goes on, behind the scenes as a trans person, like the medications that they have. So she have to have like certain stuff and hormones, but she already post-op. She should probably be good. What happened with Shane Dawson, y'all? I never fucked with him anyway, because he did a video that I thought was racist as fuck another time that he was playing like this ghetto character talking about you want your lips to look like this so it can match your black eye when he beats you. Like, I ain't like that shit. It's a thin line with comedy, because if you're going to say some race shit, it has to be reflective. It has to be insightful. You can't just do that shit for laughs. What? Shut the fuck up. And I was on Jamie Deluxe the other day too. I ain't even hear about that. Someone falsely accused him of being a pedophile. See, but this is what's happening. And I want y'all to understand this shit is going on with this YouTube monetization, the ad apocalypse and all this shit, and why they changing all that shit for you to be a partner. It's because of that shit. It's because of shit like that. Shane Dawson, Logan Paul, PewDiePie. What's the other one? The dude with the doughy face that was funny, but he a racist too. Joe Blow. Somebody, I don't remember. But the funny thing is I'm like, but you fucking with the new ones that's just trying to get on. It's your top tier motherfuckers that's fucking up. And then that was something else I want to talk to y'all about too. And then watch Mojo punk ass perpetuating the shit, where you got people that's actually coming on their YouTube channels, even the bigger ones, saying like what Logan Paul did was wrong, and they statement and what they felt about it. You got Watch Mojo dumbass making the top 10 list of the worst things the Paul brothers, Logan and Jake, have done. Well, A, we already know what number 1 is. Number 2 should be that damn Everyday Bro video. Yeah, Dylan, that shit is crazy. Like, well then you should have kept it the way it was all along when you asked people to be a fucking partner. Oh, hey, Carl, love from Philly. Philly, where I am from. I don't know if y'all know that song. It's an old Beanie Siegel song. For those of y'all that don't know who Beanie Siegel was, he was signed to Jay-Z's record label. You know, the guy that y'all only know from being married to Beyonce. And occasionally he makes fucking music and really fucking good music. But yeah, like that type of perpetuation, I'm like, that's the shit. But I guess, but YouTube, y'all ain't gonna demonetize that? No, Shane, shut the fuck up. See, this is the thing. If you gonna be on YouTube and say what the fuck you mean, you better mean that shit. Or you better backpedal and pussy pop before somebody catch you. You better backpedal and pussy pop before it come out. Sees, yeah. We listen. Show of, well, not hands. Show of comments. How many of y'all are actual YouTube partners? Said, damn, Dylan said I am for the next 20 days. I meet the threshold, and I'm fucking shocked. That's why I think when they set the threshold, I was like, see, they already hit Dre here, because some people, they a partner already, and it was some people like, if you, I forgot how it went, but some people got till February 20th. But it's going to be implemented, I guess, all the time. Like, I checked it, because they give you like 28-day analytics, and you have to have 4,000 hours per year. And I think just for this month, it was something like 1,600. So I was like, well, I should be good then. And I should be. But at the same time, too, they only promote the same damn videos over and over again. I want to ask y'all something. How many times y'all got y'all YouTube set on autoplay? That sucks. Autopay. YouTube do be taking down good videos. You set the autoplay and you just play the video or a song or whatever. And then it plays the next video and you like, alright, well, I'll just let it play on autoplay and then it go right back to the first one you just watched because y'all just keep repeating the same videos over and over again. How somebody new even supposed to get a chance? Carl, from your lips to somebody inside the cyber world's ears, because I've already been looking for other options to post my videos. Listen, Dylan, I'm $7 short to cash out on my last payment. I'm $7 short. The apocalypse hit and they demonetized all my shit. I ain't making no money. I ain't made no money in 3 months. No revenue at all. They had already slowed it down last year, cut the hell out of how much you could make. I'm like, what y'all, if you was, yes, I'm tired of Al. Yes, Alan, I'm tired of YouTube promoting YouTube TV. If you was gonna do the right thing, if you don't cancel somebody for being a partner, pay them. Let them cash out what they got in the account, even if it's $1, even if it's $2. Give them their fucking money. Give them their fucking money. If you gonna just say you can't be a partner no more, then let me cash out. I can't go to the bank even if I got an account. Like, they have certain accounts set up for certain things that you can only take it out if you need like $250 or more. But if I got $5 in that account and I come and cancel my account, they're going to give me my $5. It's the same thing, YouTube. Well, that fucking sucks. Oh, and they flat up said that. And they withholding money. So guess what they just did? Now, if I'm telling you, off my last payment, off of YouTube, I need $7 to cash out. So that means I made you $93. You don't think out of all these YouTube partners you canceled, or the ones that did make the cut but they small like me, you don't think they got like $5 million off that scot-free? Yeah, Dre, the new thing is, it really is what it is. They got it set up that only the motherfuckers already making money can make money. Luminar said, I'm tired of YouTube messing with my favorite YouTubers. That's because a lot of the times, and don't get me wrong, some of the big ones are good, and I do watch the big ones. Like I said, my big ones was cracked. Fuck cracked. It was cracked. Screen Junkies, but I think Screen Junkies took a big hit because they had to take some time off and they had to reboot everything. There are a few big, large YouTubers that are good. Double Toasted, but mostly I watch smaller ones, man. I said, what do I gotta do? Beat somebody ass and then go on World Star Hip Hop and put it on there to get enough views for y'all to say, oh, okay, we're gonna quit fucking with her? And then they're saying they can demonetize it based on the tags, the screen, the thumbnail. And I'm like, my videos that I have that is literally just a still picture, the title of the song, the pictures, and I think it say like JImmiPynk, the Lost Tapes or something, them is demonetized. Site, but what is it unsanitized for? Because I said rap because it says hip hop, and what the fuck is... And YouTube is a fucking racket, man. The ones that got the... But listen, I want y'all to understand, the big YouTubers, them ones that don't got sponsors and Patreon, them motherfuckers is fucking buckling too. That's why you see channels like Double Toasted and Cinema Star all of a sudden pushing merchandise all the time. Same reason why my ass is pushing merchandise now. Some kind of way that money got to be made up for. That money got to be made up for. Because a lot of what I do, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of what I do, I look at what the big YouTubers do, and I see it's a trend. Some shit happen with YouTube. I see a trend of what they be doing. I see a trend of what they be doing, and I be like, oh, alright. So this must be something major because they done switched it up. I started noticing, like, when they was doing the Apocalypse, people's titles of their shows, the way they was listing them and stuff was different. And their thumbnails and stuff was different because everybody was trying to crack the code of, well, what is the reason my video was demonetized? Yeah. And them is the motherfuckers that'll be alright because they got over 1,000 subscribers and they got 4,000 hours of viewing off of one fucking video. And it might be like the dumbest video in the world. Because for the life of me, it be some people, like one thing I do not get, and I understand that I'm older, but I do not understand hauls. Why the fuck do I want to watch to see what you got? This is what I got from H&M today. So, H&M got a website. I can see everything that you got from fucking H&M. On my own. Listen, all I wanted to do, and I've said it before and I will say it again. All I'm trying to do is get my $7 and cash out, and then y'all can have this partner program for real. Except for you can only go live if you're a partner. Did y'all know that? You can only go live if you is a partner. That's why you got an influx of people going live. And it's a way for YouTubers to get paid with the super chat. It's a way for you to get paid that YouTube ain't got to pay you because people are just donating money, throwing it in your bag. Listen. A candle haul. That is the dumbest shit. Because this smells like I bought this and this is peach berry. I can't smell it. It's fucking terrible. The unnecessary channel genres. Yeah, that's dumb. I don't never even change mine. I think mine just always say people and blogs. I don't fucking know. Whatever the default setting is. Facebook. See, I'm going to tell y'all the reason why that ain't going to work for me. Because my Facebook page is not my YouTube page. My Facebook page is legitimately for like family and friends that like I know. I don't really fuck with them on my YouTube videos. I don't want my aunt or my mom's best friend's sister watching me sit here and get fucked up on camera. I mean, I don't care. It is what it is. But you got to come across that shit on your own. I ain't putting it in your face. Yeah, you got to start eating Tide Pods and burning the inside of your mouth, you fucking idiots. That's the shit y'all should be knocking down on YouTube. All these dumbass challenges where people is hurting themselves. But that's fine. That is some shit. It's just some shit. Why would you do? We just live in an area that everybody think they important. Don't get me wrong. As a YouTuber, well, here's the thing. When I started on YouTube, it's because I was rapping and it was to promote my music. The first time I did a review of anything was was it the Grammys? Whatever award show happened right after Michael Jackson died, and it was like a few days later. And I was just so fucking upset about the fucking tribute that I needed somebody to talk to. And I did a fucking YouTube video because nobody else was woke for me to talk to about it. Oh, with the makeup gurus. Everybody is not a damn makeup guru. Cut it out. I got makeup tutorials. This is like when I was trying to figure out what my channel was going to be after I realized I wasn't promoting my music on it no more. This is when I was like doing YouTube videos and they had asked me to be a partner and I turned it down because I didn't think YouTube was going nowhere. Oh, Chris Brown was crying. Listen, a couple people that do makeup is cool. And there are a couple out there that are really, really, really good. But the rest of this Becky Sue from motherfucking Missouri that don't even go nowhere, this like, I'm going to show you how to do a smoky eye. Really, bitch? I'm going to show you how to get this holiday look. And you putting on 1,000 products, way too fucking many. This is the moisturizer I use. I don't give a fuck. Paint your face, bitch. And do it fast. And you don't got to tell me what brand it was. You can suggest. That's fine. Get a gold glitter eyeshadow. This one is MAC and this is what color it is. But guess what? Everybody's skin ain't the same color. So everybody can't use the same makeup anyway. This how you do a smoky eye. You can choose whatever fucking color and whatever makeup you use. I suggest you don't get no cheap shit from the dollar store. That's it. This is how you do this. Now, this is how you get the smoky eye kills me. This is how you get this. I don't know what's so fucking hard about a smoky eye. That's like the easiest fucking one to do. It just looks like your makeup is fucking smudged. Take a dark color, blend it up your crease. Blend it out. Done. What else is on the menu? What else we got? I swear. I'm thinking about doing, because again, when I start seeing major YouTubers doing shit, because if you ever pay attention to how many people's content just completely fucking changed. Perfect example would be like, what's the motherfucker's name? Nostalgia Critic. He used to just review old movies. Now he reviewing anything that got anything to do with it being nostalgic. Like, I don't review Jimmi and the Holograms because that was a nostalgic cartoon, but now they rebooting it. Then he got one of the actors on there doing a Tamara never seen, and Double Toasted got Sammy's never seen. And that was my idea, because if you ever notice, I don't review a lot of new movies. I always review old movies. I was like, well, damn. I wanted to review like old movies I had never seen before, but fuck it. I won't. Carl, say that. Say that. Reaction videos is okay. But you could actually put they shit in it and they videos don't get blocked for copyright? But it also depends too, because some people's do. Some people's do. Don't think like your big YouTubers like Nostalgia Critic and Cinema Snob and Todd in the Shadow ain't had shit snatched off, because they have. BuzzFeed. What? And then they got different color BuzzFeeds. What do that mean? What do that mean? I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I don't. And then you have to do something. Then you wonder, like some people, you have to do something. If you're somebody that's doing the same thing as somebody else, what's different about yours? Hence the reason why at first I just started doing drag race reviews and started talking. It evolved into me trying to wear drag. Then it evolved in me trying to actually do the challenge. Then it evolved into me doing a green screen and making the background match. Like, because it's like, what do you do to stay relevant when it's 50,000 other motherfuckers is just sitting in front of a camera like I am right now talking about a TV show? What separates you? But it seemed like the most basic and ingenuous motherfuckers is the ones that got all the views. All the try guys could get it. Do I have any gay or lesbian friends? Friends, family? It's a guy at my job I talk to all the time that I'm pretty sure is a closet case, but it's cool. I don't mind. Come out when you're ready. Oh yeah, we've discussed this before. Like, my dad is the only straight one out of his brothers and sisters. Let me see. This shit here. What else? What else is going on? The Grammys come on next week. I will be begrudgingly reviewing that because, again, I do with the major YouTubers fucking doing a lot of cases because I'm like, because they, you know, a lot of them, that's their job. So they be on it. It might be some shit happening on YouTube. Like, it took me a while to wonder why all my videos was getting demonetized. It took me like a week to find out it was happening to everybody. I didn't know. I don't check my shit like that. Alan, you will be reviewing the Grammys? I will be reviewing the Grammys too. Only because now with these new rules and shit, because you mark my words, the amount of content you put up is going to be another fucking factor real fucking soon. Real soon. Yeah, 877. I said that when we talked about it the other day. I was like, Alyssa had something to do with that outfit Shangela had on. Listen, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for honest opinions, and I will congratulate who needs to be congratulated. But baby, I think the Grammys will be okay. Oh, then on all my videos is me cussing for 10 straight minutes. Do you watch my channel? All my videos is me cussing for 10 straight minutes. What the fuck? Have you seen my channel? Every video I do is 10 to 20 minutes of me fucking cussing. I can't help it, man. I come on here and I am who I am. I just... It's just fun for me because to do the videos is artistic and I like to talk with other people that watch what I watch. Well, Dre, I really, and I do. And that is, it's not hard for me to do, but I do have to catch myself sometimes. if I review something that was bad, to not like harp on it and just be negative, negative, negative. I try to point out positive things. Mike Milk's entrance look was edited version of Pinocchio's look, kinda. Carl, listen. If Lord win Best Album, that's, who is all nominated? I think, ain't Bruno Mars? I know Kendrick is nominated and Jay-Z is nominated. Jay-Z will not win. Kendrick might. I think Bruno Mars is nominated. Oh, that's right. Childish Gambino is nominated too. Fuck yeah. How did I forget that? That's my dude. I was hype. Tell y'all the truth. When I seen who was all nominated for Best Album is what made me say I was going to review the Grammys. And Bruno is, as I said. So it's Bruno, Childish Gambino, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, and Lord. If Lord win, we riding. If Lord win, we is riding. Have my thoughts on Fifi O'Hara changed? I haven't really thought about her. So I guess not. Can't change nothing you ain't got. Can't change nothing you ain't got. Like I said, now that they have all these rules and regulations. The category for Song of the Year is sad. What is this? Humble. I know it's Humble, Issues, 24 Karat Magic, Redbone, and what's the other one? That ain't sad to me. And Ed Sheeran, Shape of You. That ain't a bad. That's not a bad category to me. Oh, that 1-800 Sad Aside song. And Despacito, okay, yeah, that category, because one of them is Record of the Year and one of them is Album of the Year. Record of the Year and Song of the Year. So the nominees I just said must have been from the opposite one. Cole Beasley for the Grammy. Ha ha ha. Hey, listen. Cole Beasley out here killing all y'all white rappers and half y'all black ones. He motherfucking spazzed on that bitch. What is the term for drag kings when they look like real men? I don't know. Alicia Cara. Oh, Best New Artist. Who cares? You don't want to win Best New Artist. That's the kiss of death. You just want Kesha to win Best Pop Album. I don't care. All I want to know is I need to see Jay-Z, Kendrick, and Childish Gambino win some shit. Now, Song of the Year for real though. Song of the Year should be Redbone, but it's going to be Ed Sheeran, Shape of You. I would be alright with Childish Gambino. You don't understand the significance of this, though. Even though Childish Gambino's album is not a rap album, you have 3 rappers nominated for Album of the Year. That shit is fucking insane. That shit is huge for the motherfucking culture. And when I seen that shit is what made me say I gotta review the Grammys. Because you gotta have, well, Jay-Z probably not gonna perform, but Kendrick and SZA is performing, I know. Childish Gambino is performing. I'm like, okay, I'm here for it. Anymore in this, this environment, this current climate of spoilers, I'd be so scared to look at anything that got to do with anything. That's why I didn't even know who was nominated for. Usually, because I would have did a review of the Grammy nominations. I didn't even know the bitches came out. What do I think of Empress says, what do I think about the Drag Race in Thailand? Dope. Again, stuff. That's the only reason. That's a reboot that's acceptable because it's for another country. Them reboots is cool. I think that's amazing that there's another country that has a RuPaul's Drag Race. I think that's amazing. Oh, shit. Yeah, that best rap category is something serious. I would like for Rhapsody to win just so that a female would win, but that's definitely Kendrick's or Jay-Z's for the taking. Fuck Azalea Banks. She run her goddamn mouth too much. I can't even listen to your music because your antics and shenanigans just turn me the fuck off. And the 50 Cent Ja Rule beef. I almost did a video about that shit. Because that shit is hilarious. I've always thought that was hilarious because 50 Cent is a fucking bully. How you gonna do diss tracks towards this man, cussing him out for doing nothing but songs with girls, singing on them and doing rap songs for bitches, and then turned around and stole his whole shit? If record of the year go to Despacito, I'm gonna be so pissed. But it might. Because when you have people that's voting by committee, basically, and it's not the People's Choice Award. That's why the People's Choice Awards always, everybody to win them always fucking suck. But these are industry insiders. But just like they do the Grammys, the Oscars, where it's like, well, this person really should have won this year, so we're going to give it to them this year. Or we like this person because they the next best thing for Hollywood. They good for Hollywood. We going to vote for them. Just like you always see people like David Bowie did an album and dropped it like right after he died or right before he died. And then that got shit got nominated for like a gang of fucking Grammys. This was Lifetime Achievement Awards. It wasn't for that album. Thoughts on Lady Bunny? I like Lady Bunny. I like Lady Bunny. I like her little laugh and shtick, and I like it like that is her character, and she sticks to that shit. There's nothing wrong with that. That's an old school drag. Like, people don't even do that no more. They too busy trying to look like the next pop star. But you just having like this character, like this broad stroke character, like Lady Bunny or like Coco Peru. Or even Bianca Del Rio, to a point, Bianca Del Rio's look don't change much. Different color hair, different color dress. It don't change much. She's basically, like they say, Don Rickles in makeup. Like, that's a character. She took a character and built that and created that. Like, I think that's dope. Or Trixie Mattel is a good example of that, too. Thoughts on Valentina fans ripping on Aja. I seen some pictures and I was like, oh, Aja look like Valentina in this picture, so it is, but Valentina ain't reinvent the wheel. But it is kind of odd that Aja had this particular aesthetic, and then I started seeing her events that did look like she had Valentina's aesthetic on. But it looks like on All Stars, like from her entrance look, that she doing her. And I ain't mad. I'm not mad. Everybody gets inspiration from somewhere, whether you realize it or not. Sometimes that emulation can cross the line to say that you are trying to be that person. Or you still on they shit. Perfect example. Yeah, Nicki Minaj, you did steal Lil' Kim shit. You did. Oh. Valentina has excellent taste. She is good at putting together a look. But what else you do? You don't even do up-tip on them numbers. You just do Spanish ballads, and that's fine too. Because that's a character that you created for yourself, that you're like this character from a telenovela. And like that's your character. That's fine. But you can't be a bitch to your fans. And you can't be a bitch to the people that's booking you, man. Like, you off a reality TV show. Let's not make like you ours. Well, you thought you was the Selena of drag. No, bitch. Thoughts on Jujubee? I love Jujubee. I love Jujubee. Posting a lot of pictures. I follow Jujubee on Instagram. She's posting a lot of pictures of, you know, her boy self. But yeah, the Grammys. I'm here for the looks and the performances. Am I bisexual? No. No, I am not. I am a breeder, baby. Don't let the tomboy and the interest in gay shit fool you. I love penis. Love it. I done called off of work. Sick as hell. I'm over here. Y'all probably see me on camera. Fever is breaking, sweating. All kind of a whole host of shit. And was still trying to get some dick because I was off. I tried it. That's why I keep having to go in my crack because I got on the sexy underwear. That's why y'all keep seeing me do this. I got to pull that shit out my ass because I got on the sexy shit. I was still trying to get some dick sick. I'm like, that'll help me sweat the fever out. Come on. Oh, not a problem, 877. It's a question just like anything else. Like, that don't bother me. I'm not homophobic and I'm not easily offended. So, somebody would ask me if I was gay or bisexual, straight. I'm just going to answer you. I'm not offended. Especially because I do know that I have a lot of queer content on my channel. But, and I think I've probably already said this on the live stream before, my dad is the only straight one out of his brothers and sisters. And that was a different time, and people tried to keep that away, and like they all moved away at different times when I was younger, and you know, just different things. And also because I'm an outcast that was pretending to do everything I needed to do to be a popular person, and I could just relate to the struggle. I missed the question. Somebody type something to the chat. Come back up. This is good. I think my fever is breaking, y'all. This is good. Sick as hell. Still motherfucking smoking. I got a problem. It's funny how people doing Nicki for Cardi the way they did Kim for her. I don't really get that because I don't see no Nicki Minaj in Cardi. Outside the fact they both got plastic titties and plastic asses. I don't see no Nicki and Cardi. I see a whole lot of Lil' Kim and Nicki. I mean, the fashion is the fashion unless you gonna just go all the way outside the box, which Nicki you don't do anymore. And even when you was doing it, like listen, when Lady Gaga popped, everybody was trying to be Lady Gaga. I used to call Nicki Minaj Little Lady Gaga Kim. And then that's when Katy Perry decided she wanted to be like that. I'm like, Lady Gaga came out here and changed the game. They don't give her props. She changed the game, baby. Everybody on stage with bodysuits and fur coats and shit on, that's Gaga. Oh, yeah, that would be dope. I'm just excited for Dragula all the way. What I'm waiting for, this is what I'm waiting for, y'all. I'm waiting for a Dragula contestant to also go on Drag Race. That's what I'm waiting for. Melissa B. Fierce. I'm waiting for, and I think that would be right now, because we only have two seasons of Dragula. I think she would be the one that could do it. I think that that would be dope. Grace Jones did it first. Well, you know, there's only so much you can do with clothes. Shit repeats itself. There is a rumor that James Majesty is on season 10, but that's not confirmed yet. I believe it. Oh, yeah. I can see James on there, too. Grace Jones is completely underrated. She is a fashion icon for real. Icon. And in the black community, she an icon because she will ever be strong. J. No man can resist this pussy. I've seen it. I've seen some land inside her. I'm waiting for Danger though. Danger ass is gonna Danger from like all them teen drag races. Gonna be on Dragula as soon as that motherfucker is of age to go. I think James Majesty would motherfucker slay Drag Race. But I think after doing Dragula, because the shit they had you do on Dragula, I think Drag Race might almost be too easy for James. I think Drag Race might be too easy for James. Because we know he got the looks. And we've seen acting challenges, performance challenges. And we know he up to par with that. The only thing is, and I don't know much about James prior to that. I do know when they came out with the cast of Dragula, I do remember seeing that they thought James Majesty was going to be on Drag Race, and I said that was the only one I had heard of and had seen the looks, and I'm not quite sure. Dre, they got the same producers as Worlds of Wonder. They would let them cross over in a second. Same producers. Said the producers of the show, they got the same producers, bro. Yeah, RuPaul does produce it. It say on there. I said that in one of the live. I either said it in the live chat or I said it on my one of my review. Oh, not the finale. The week before the finale, the reunion show on Dragula. I said that in my review. I said I love the RuPaul's Drag Race shade. Wink, wink. And then I said, and it really is wink, wink, because RuPaul, it does say RuPaul Charles is an executive producer. RuPaul ain't no dummy. If you can't beat him, join him. He knew Dragula was on his neck. And when Dragula was on Hey Queen, it was easier to access because it was online. I can make your show better and get some coin off of it, so you really ain't competing against me. Initially, they were separate. The first season was completely just the Boulay brothers themselves putting it on. But it got popular. And RuPaul was like, oh no, fuck all that. Yeah. So the second season where it actually went to like Out TV and that's on Worlds of Wonder on YouTube. There you go. How introverted or extroverted are you? Am I not on a live stream on YouTube right now with no makeup on and my hair all over my head? I think that answers your question. I'm extroverted. Don't shit scare me. I can talk to anybody. I have my days that I don't want to talk to nobody, but I'm very extroverted. Who do you want to win the Super Bowl? I don't give a fuck because it ain't the Dallas Cowboys. I just don't want the Patriots to go. Shut them motherfuckers the fuck down. What wine am I drinking? I am drinking Sutter Home Chardonnay, which is not my usual choice at all. I have a couple other bottles of wine. I have this Gallo family pineapple wine that my sister suggested. It's a little cheapy bottle. It's even screw top. But she told me to try the pineapple at this store. It's like a discount store, like a Ollie's, but it's Mark's. I don't know what y'all all have in y'all regions because I'm pretty sure Mark's is regional. Probably so is Ollie's. But it's like, the discount store where like you can get groceries and stuff there, but you might not always find the same stuff all the time because it's a discount store. I should start reviewing wine, Carl. Baby, my parents already think I'm an alcoholic. I damn sure can't do that. But they had this Gallo wine. I got pineapple this time because the last time when I went to the store to get it, I bought peach. Hunter, where are you? Yeah, like usually that's not... When they said that on Jawbreaker, like, oh, she's the star of the school play. Well, I was never the star of the school play. That's a lie. That's a lie. I was one time and it was the worst experience of my damn life. I wasn't bad. I just didn't want to memorize that many lines. Not in high school. Not as a cheerleader. Not with all the other obligations I had. I did not want the fucking lead. I was mad as fuck when I got the lead. Oh, is Milan Treasure live? Well, we gonna cancel this because I'm going to go watch my girl and I can't compete with her anyway. So thank y'all for tuning in to Saturday Night Live. I don't know when I'm going live again, but videos is coming. Drag Race for sure, Riverdale for sure, and American Crime Story Versace. So we gonna wrap this up, and some of y'all, I'll meet y'all over in James chat. This is... If I can end this shit,